Welcome to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of rare coins and their incredible market values. Today, we'll dive into the story of the 1973 no-mint mark war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This unique coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike due to its historical significance and astonishing market value, which has reached up to $1 million. Before we get into the details, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos about coins worth serious money. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, is a staple of American coinage. It replaced the Buffalo nickel and was designed by artist Felix Schlag. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has undergone a few design changes, but the 1973 issue stands out for a very special reason. The 1973 Jefferson nickel features the standard design of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello home on the reverse. However, the no-mint mark version of this coin is what makes it special. Coins with no mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and their rarity often stems from production errors or limited mintages. What makes the 1973 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel even more intriguing is its nickname, the War in the Pacific Nickel. This name originates from a fascinating historical tie. During the early 1970s, there was a resurgence of interest in World War II history, including pivotal moments like the War in the Pacific Theater. Some collectors believe this coin unofficially commemorates those events due to its release timing and cultural significance. Now let's talk about what makes this coin worth up to $1 million in today's market. One of the primary factors is its rarity. The no-mint mark coins were struck in significantly smaller numbers compared to their counterparts from other mints. Additionally, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare, making it a highly sought-after piece for serious collectors. Another factor driving its value is its condition and grade. Professional coin grading services like PCGS and NGC assign grades to coins based on their quality. A 1973 no-mint mark war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel with a perfect or near-perfect grade can command astronomical prices. Collectors often look for coins with sharp details, minimal wear, and original luster. But there's more to the story. This coin has a fascinating history of discovery. For years, collectors overlooked the 1973 Jefferson nickel, considering it just another ordinary coin. It wasn't until a handful of pristine examples surfaced at auctions that the true value and rarity of this coin became apparent. Stories of collectors discovering this hidden gem in old coin collections or even in circulation fueled the hype and solidified its place in numismatic history. So, how can you tell if you found a 1973 no-mint mark war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel worth a fortune? First, closely examine the coin for its date and lack of a mint mark. Next, check its condition. Coins with visible wear are less valuable, but even circulated examples can fetch decent prices if they're rare enough. If you think you have a valuable coin, it's essential to get it professionally graded. A certified grade not only verifies its authenticity, but also significantly boosts its market value. Look for reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC to ensure your coin is accurately assessed. Once graded, you can explore various options for selling your coin. Major auction houses and online platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions often host sales for rare coins, attracting serious bidders. Keep in mind that these platforms usually charge a fee for listing or selling your item. Let's not forget the importance of protecting your valuable coins. Rare coins like the 1973 no-mint mark war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel require proper storage to maintain their condition and value. Use coin holders or albums to protect them from scratches, moisture, and other environmental factors. The story of the 1973 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a testament to the hidden treasures that can be found in our pocket change or old coin collections. It's incredible to think that a seemingly ordinary coin could hold such significant historical and monetary value. Before we wrap up, let's recap why the 1973 no-mint mark war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is worth up to $1 million. Its rarity, pristine condition, and historical significance make it a must-have for collectors. If you ever come across this coin, take the time to evaluate its potential value. It might just change your life. Thanks for watching. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a unique and highly sought-after piece, The 1981 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This coin has become the center of attention in the numismatic world, with some specimens fetching up to $1 million in the market. Let's start by talking about the history behind this coin. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American currency since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it replaced the Buffalo nickel and featured a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel stands out not only for its historical significance, but also for its unique features and rarity. What makes the 1981 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel so special? The P mint mark tells us it was minted in Philadelphia, but what really sets this coin apart is its connection to a rare minting error. During production, a small number of these nickels were struck with an unusual die, leading to distinctive markings that collectors have dubbed the War in the Pacific pattern. This pattern is said to resemble a scene of conflict, with lines and shapes on the reverse resembling battle scars. While this was purely accidental, it has made the coin extremely desirable among collectors. The rarity of this error, combined with its fascinating nickname, has driven up its value astronomically. But rarity alone isn't enough to make a coin worth $1 million. Condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. For the 1981 P-War in the Pacific nickel, high-grade examples are incredibly scarce. Coins graded in mint state 65 or higher command the highest prices. How can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? Start by checking the year and mint mark. The P mint mark is located just to the right of Monticello on the reverse of the coin. Next, look closely for the unique pattern on the reverse that resembles the War in the Pacific. If you think you have one, it's worth having it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service. Now, let's talk about market value. Why would someone pay $1 million for a nickel? It comes down to a combination of factors: rarity, historical significance, and demand. The 1981 P-War in the Pacific nickel ticks all these boxes. Only a handful are known to exist, and when these coins appear at auctions, they create a frenzy among collectors. In recent years, some examples have sold for record-breaking prices. A pristine specimen graded MS 67 was auctioned for just over $1 million. Collectors and investors alike see this coin as a treasure, not only for its monetary value but for the story it tells. If you're interested in starting your own collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, educate yourself about coins and their grading. Knowing what to look for can help you identify hidden gems. Second, always buy from reputable dealers or auctions to ensure authenticity. Finally, handle your coins with care. Even minor scratches or damage can significantly impact their value. The story of the 1981 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin represents the thrill of the hunt and the excitement of discovering something truly extraordinary. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of numismatics. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any rare or unique coins. Who knows, you might be holding $1 million treasure in your hands right now. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about rare coins, you're in for a treat. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare Jefferson nickels, specifically the 1982 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This remarkable coin has gained attention for its unique qualities and a staggering market value that has collectors buzzing. Some of these coins have sold for as much as $1 million. Let's explore what makes this coin so special. First, let's talk about the history behind the 1982 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. 1982 was a pivotal year in U.S. coinage. The Denver Mint, marked with the D mint mark, produced millions of coins that year. However, not all coins are created equal. Among the ordinary coins struck in 1982, a few extraordinary examples have emerged, captivating the numismatic community. The War in the Pacific nickname attached to this nickel isn't officially recognized by the U.S. Mint, but it's a term used by collectors to describe a specific error that resembles a war scene on the reverse side of the coin. This error is thought to be the result of a die clash or other striking anomaly during the minting process. Now, let's break down the features of this coin. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, we see Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia home. However, on the rare 1982 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickels, the error creates an appearance of additional lines and marks that look like waves or war debris surrounding Monticello. This visual anomaly is what has captured the imaginations of collectors and driven the value of these coins sky-high. What makes this coin worth $1 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. Out of the millions of nickels minted in Denver in 1982, only a handful of these error coins have been discovered. Coins with clear and well-defined errors in mint condition are even scarcer. Combine that with the growing interest from collectors, and you have a recipe for skyrocketing value. When it comes to condition, professional grading plays a crucial role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless specimen. If you have a 1982 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel graded in the higher range, especially above MS 65, you could be looking at a small fortune. Next, let's discuss how you can identify this coin. First, check the mint mark. The D below the year 1982 indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. Then, examine the reverse side closely. Look for any unusual patterns or marks that resemble waves or a chaotic scene near Monticello. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can be very helpful for spotting these details. If you think you've found one of these rare coins, your next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will evaluate your coin, confirm its authenticity, and assign it a grade. A certified grade can significantly increase your coin's value if you decide to sell it.so. Where can you find a 1982 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel? Start by checking your spare change, old coin collections, or rolls of nickels from the bank. Estate sales, flea markets, and online auctions are also potential gold mines for rare coins. Keep in mind, though, that many sellers may not realize what they have, so you'll need a keen eye and some knowledge to spot these treasures. If you're looking to sell a coin like this, you'll want to consider auction houses or online marketplaces that specialize in rare coins. Platforms like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or even dedicated coin shows can connect you with serious buyers willing to pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history. Before we wrap up, let's highlight why the 1982 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of American history and a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship that goes into minting currency. For collectors, owning a piece like this is not just about the monetary value, but also about preserving a tangible piece of the past. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts, and let us know in the comments if you've come across any unique coins in your collection. Thank you for watching. To a fascinating topic, one that's sure to interest coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike. If you're someone who loves finding hidden gems in the world of numismatics, you're in for a treat. Today, we'll be talking about the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, its connection to history, and why this particular coin could be worth a fortune, with some examples fetching over $1 million in today's market. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting videos on rare coins and their market value. Now, let's jump in. The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel is a standard issue coin in the United States, part of the Jefferson nickel series that has been in circulation since 1938. But there's something particularly interesting about the 1989 P that makes it stand out in the world of coin collecting. To begin with, let's talk about the historical backdrop of this coin. The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the P mint mark, and was part of a broader series of coins that are connected to the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. However, the key factor that elevates this coin's worth in the marketplace is the idea of varieties and how certain features or errors can make a coin rare. While many 1989 P. Jefferson nickels are common and worth only face value, a specific variety has earned a reputation for being incredibly valuable. This coin's story ties into something known as the War in the Pacific error. To understand why this particular coin is worth so much, we have to look at the mistakes made during the minting process. These errors are crucial in determining a coin's rarity and value. The war in the Pacific Jefferson nickel refers to a misalignment or mistake in the die process during the coin's production. Essentially, during the minting process, some of these coins were struck with faulty dies or had incorrect strikes, which led to either double strikes, overprints, or other noticeable errors on the coin surface. These mistakes may seem small, but in the world of coin collecting, they're big deals. When a coin has an error, it is no longer considered a regular coin, and instead, it becomes a highly sought-after rarity that can fetch significant sums in the market. In the case of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, some of these coins, especially those with certain error characteristics, are now worth upwards of $1 million. But why? Well, let's break down the value. Coin collectors are always looking for rare and unique specimens to add to their collections. The rarity of a coin is determined by several factors, such as the number of coins minted, the condition of the coin, and the presence of errors. Coins with minting errors, especially those that are very specific or hard to replicate, are considered special because they offer something that most coins don't have: a bit of history, a mistake made in the manufacturing process, and a unique feature that makes them stand out from the rest. For the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, collectors have paid incredible amounts for these error coins because they are limited in number, and finding one in good condition is extremely rare. These error coins can range in price from a few $100s to over $1 million, depending on their specific condition and the type of error that occurred during their production. For example, some of the most valuable 1989 P. Jefferson nickels were sold at auction for figures that are simply mind-blowing. One of the most famous examples of this is a 1989 P. Jefferson nickel with a unique double die error. This error occurs when the coin is struck by a die that has been misaligned, causing the image on the coin to appear twice or out of focus. This particular error can be difficult to spot unless you're closely examining the coin, but when collectors do find one, it can command a premium price. In fact, some of these double die error coins have been sold for over $1 million. Another factor that adds to the value of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel is its connection to the War in the Pacific series of coins, which commemorates the end of World War II. This series of coins was meant to honor the soldiers and the historical events of the Pacific Theater, which was one of the most pivotal theaters of the war. Even though the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel is not officially part of this series, collectors have drawn parallels between the coin's historical significance and their rarity, adding another layer of value to these already sought-after pieces. To add to the excitement, the market for rare coins like the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel has seen a surge in demand in recent years. Coin collecting has become more popular than ever, with people from all walks of life looking to invest in rare and valuable coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, understanding the market and knowing what coins to look for is crucial. The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, especially those with minting errors, is a prime example of a coin that could significantly increase in value over time. Now, you might be wondering how to identify one of these valuable 1989 P. Jefferson nickels in your own collection. The first step is to examine the coin closely for any signs of error. Look for things like double strikes, die cracks, or areas where the design is misaligned. If you think you have a coin that might be worth something, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted coin grading service. This will help determine the coin's condition and whether it has any errors that make it valuable. In conclusion, the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but it holds tremendous value for collectors, especially those with minting errors. The connection to the War in the Pacific theme, combined with the rarity of error coins, makes this nickel a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the numismatic world. If you have one of these coins in your collection, it might be time to take a closer look because it could very well be worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. We hope you've learned something new and exciting about the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel and its remarkable value. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos on rare coins and their incredible worth. Stay tuned for more exciting discoveries in the world of numismatics. We're diving deep into a rare and highly sought-after coin from 1995, the 1995 P. Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, this nickel is worth a staggering $2 million in today's market. So, how does this humble nickel become one of the most valuable coins out there? Stick with me as we explore the history, rarity, and value of the 1995 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. Segment 1. A quick history of the Jefferson Nickel. To understand why the 1995 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel is so valuable, we first need to know a bit about the Jefferson Nickel itself. The Jefferson Nickel was first issued in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag, and it features Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Over the years, this coin has gone through several design changes, but one thing has remained constant: its significance in American coinage. Now, let's fast forward to the year 1995. The 1995 P. Jefferson Nickel was minted in Philadelphia with a distinct P mint mark. While most of these coins are worth only a few cents, a select number of them have become incredibly rare due to an unusual historical event, one that ties directly to the War in the Pacific. Segment 2. The War in the Pacific connection. The War in the Pacific, fought between 1941 and 1945, marked one of the most significant conflicts in history, with the United States battling Japan across the Pacific Ocean. Many of us associate this war with major historical events, like Pearl Harbor or the Battle of Midway, but its influence reaches far beyond the battlefield. It also left an impact on the coins minted during that period. In the 1990s, the U.S. Mint decided to commemorate the sacrifices made during World War II, especially those in the Pacific Theater. This led to the creation of a special issue of Jefferson Nickels, one of which was the 1995 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. The design for this special nickel featured unique alterations to the regular Jefferson Nickel, highlighting the historical significance of the war. Segment 3. What makes the 1995 P War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel so valuable? So, what makes the 1995 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel worth $2 million? The first reason is its rarity. Unlike most coins from the 1990s, this particular nickel was produced in very limited numbers. The U.S. Mint initially planned to mint a substantial quantity of these coins, but an error in the production process led to a significant number being either destroyed or never released into circulation. This rarity is what pushes the coin's value to the extreme. Not only are there only a handful of these nickels left, but the ones that do exist are in near-perfect condition, which makes them even more valuable. Coins that are in mint condition, with sharp details and no visible wear, are worth far more than those that have been circulated and show signs of damage. Another reason for the high value is the historical connection to the war in the Pacific. Coins that commemorate important events, especially those tied to significant moments in history like World War II, tend to carry a higher value in the market. Collectors are often drawn to these coins not only for their rarity but also for the emotional connection they have to a pivotal time in U.S. history. Segment 4. How to identify the 1995 P War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. If you're wondering how to identify whether you've got one of these rare nickels, here are a few key things to look for. The mint mark. First and foremost, look for the P mint mark, which signifies that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. This is crucial because only the Philadelphia Mint produced the War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickels in 1995. Design details. The War in the Pacific version of the Jefferson Nickel has some subtle design variations, including an altered depiction of Jefferson's profile and the addition of a unique symbol on the reverse side of the coin, which was meant to commemorate the sacrifices of soldiers during the war. Condition. As with any valuable coin, the condition is everything. Coins that are in excellent or uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. Look for coins with minimal scratches, no visible wear on the design, and a shiny, well-preserved surface. If you happen to stumble upon a 1995 P War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel that checks these boxes, you could be holding onto a piece of American history worth potentially millions. Segment 5. Market value of the 1995 P War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. Now, let's get into the exciting part. The value of the 1995 P War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. In 2024, this coin can sell for up to $2 million, depending on its condition and the demand from collectors. This high price tag is largely due to the rarity and historical significance of the coin. It's not just another nickel. It's a rare piece of U.S. history that tells the story of an entire generation's sacrifice during the war. But how do you know if your coin could fetch such a high price? Coin experts and auction houses often assess the value of rare coins based on the rarity of the coin, its condition, and the level of interest in the market. Coins like this one often see a lot of interest from collectors and investors, which can drive up the price. Segment 6. How to sell or buy the 1995 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. If you believe you have a 1995 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel and want to sell it, there are a few ways you can go about it. The first step is to get the coin appraised by a professional numismatist. They can provide you with an accurate assessment of the coin's value based on its condition and rarity. You can also sell these coins through reputable auction houses or numismatic dealers who specialize in rare and valuable coins. Online marketplaces like eBay may also provide a platform for selling, but it's important to be cautious and ensure the authenticity of your coin before listing it for sale. For those looking to buy one of these rare nickels, your best bet is to visit reputable coin dealers, coin shows, or auctions where these coins might be available for sale. Always make sure to verify the coin's authenticity and condition before making any purchase. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 1995 P-Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel is not just a piece of change. It's a rare and valuable artifact from American history. With its connection to World War II, its rarity, and its unique design, this coin can fetch up to $2 million on the open market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into the hobby, finding one of these nickels could be your ticket to a small fortune. Thanks for tuning in. Let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Today, we're uncovering the story behind the 2007 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel. This coin has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike, not only for its historical significance, but also for its staggering value in the market, reaching up to $1 million. To understand the worth of this coin, we must first delve into its background. The War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel is part of the Westward Journey series, introduced to commemorate pivotal events in American history. While the 2007 P-Nickel doesn't officially belong to this series, its striking design and limited mintage have earned it a special place in collectors' hearts. This coin features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. The iconic portrait was updated in 2006, giving Jefferson a forward-facing pose that projects a sense of dignity and determination. On the reverse side, we see a beautifully detailed image representing the Pacific theater of World War II. This intricate depiction honors the sacrifices made during this pivotal chapter in history. But why is this coin so valuable? There are several factors at play. First and foremost is its rarity. The 2007 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson Nickel was produced in relatively low numbers compared to other coins of its era. The Philadelphia Mint struck only a limited quantity, making it a coveted piece for collectors who seek out hard-to-find coins. The coin's condition also plays a critical role in determining its value. Coins graded as mint state or higher can command a premium price. Collectors and investors are particularly interested in examples with sharp details, pristine surfaces, and minimal blemishes. Coins that have been well preserved or kept in protective holders since their release tend to fetch the highest prices at auctions. Next, we have to consider errors and varieties. In the world of numismatics, minting errors can significantly increase a coin's value. For the 2007 P-War in the Pacific Nickel, certain error types like off-center strikes, double dies, or die clashes are known to exist. These errors not only add intrigue, but also make the coin even rarer, driving up its value further. The coin's historical and aesthetic appeal cannot be overlooked either. Its connection to World War II resonates with many collectors, especially those interested in coins that tell a story. The design itself is a tribute to the brave soldiers who fought in the Pacific, making it a meaningful addition to any collection. If you're wondering how to identify this coin, start by checking the mint mark. The letter P can be found on the obverse side, near the rim. This indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Additionally, examine the reverse side closely for the War in the Pacific design. If you're lucky enough to find one, take it to a professional grader or appraiser to determine its condition and authenticity. Now, let's talk about how these coins have performed in the market. The 2007 P-War in the Pacific Nickel has seen a steady increase in value over the years. High-grade specimens and those with unique errors have been known to sell for staggering amounts, sometimes reaching $1 million in auctions. This surge in value highlights the growing interest in numismatics and the enduring allure of rare coins. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection, keep an eye on reputable dealers, auctions, and coin shows. However, be cautious and ensure that the coin is certified by a trusted grading service to avoid counterfeit issues. With its high value and demand, the 2007 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is often targeted by counterfeiters, making authentication crucial. For those who already own this coin, proper storage is essential. Use airtight holders or capsules to protect it from environmental damage. Avoid handling the coin with bare hands to prevent oils and dirt from compromising its surface. Taking these precautions will help preserve its value and keep it in top condition. The story of the 2007 P-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is a testament to the fascinating intersection of history, artistry, and numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, this coin represents an incredible opportunity to own a piece of history while potentially making a lucrative investment. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of rare coins.